Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Today guys, I want to do a collection review. That's right guys, I want to review the collection because guys, this is what life's about. What's happened to my collection? So let's have a look. Let's have a look there. And my beautiful suitcases are going to be monitoring us for honesty. Okay guys, let's have a look here. So firstly guys, what's happened? Well, as you guys know, I gone Patek crazy. Patek Philippe crazy. And I thought it'd be best if we start at one end and work our way down. So first piece is a Calatrava. It's yellow gold. It's the famous 5196 yellow gold. Now, I've got this piece here on an Aaron bespoke strap, and I think it looks the part. It absolutely looks the pieces. Absolutely. Let's just have a bit of a close look there. Look at this. Look at the way this whole watch is done is amazing. Polished, and just how they've the attention to detail on this watch is incredible. So Patek 5196. This uses the famous 215 manual wind movement. This is a Grand Classique from Patek Philippe. Very, very lovely. 37 millimeters. I think this could be, it's probably the favorite Patek Classic Calatrava. Absolutely love this watch. A Grand Classic. It fits in beautifully in the collection. Yellow gold Calatrava, 37 mils. It uses a 21 mil strap. Got a lot of wristwatch presence because it's not just about the diameter, it's about the lug to lug, the strap, and the bezel. The bezel, very thin, smooth bezel. Okay, so there we go. 5196 yellow gold Calatrava. Watch number 2. What do we got next? Next in the long lineup. What do we got here? We got a Patek Philippe 5127. What is this piece here? This is a piece that I bought because I really wanted to bring back the old times, guys. Remember, I had the 5107. So this here is basically as close as I can get. It's the newer version. So they have the 5107 and this is the 5127. It's basically got the more curved bezel. This is an interesting piece. The big thing about this piece is crown guards. Crown guards. Have you ever seen crown guards on a dress watch? That's right, guys. They did it. Patek Philippe did it in the early noughties. Absolutely delightful. It's automatic. This piece here uses the 315 movement. This is one of the earlier ones. This is a rhodium plated piece. It uses the 315 movement. Later on, they changed on the 5127 to the 324 movement, which was a higher beat version of this movement. This is Geneva seal, so this is before they went for the Patek seal. Lovely piece, white gold, contemporary, just a classic Calatrava. Very, very chic. 3-hand with a date. Just a classic arrangement. Opaline dial. I mean, does it get better than that? Not really. I don't think it gets better than that. Look at that. That is just superb. Absolute superb. It's a stunner. An absolute stunner. Absolute stunner. So, yeah, that's the way it goes there. Now, the next piece is another Calatrava. And this is my most modern piece. What am I talking about? I'm talking about my famous 6006. That's right, guys. This is the 6006, which is this model was just discontinued, but it's an absolute stunner of a piece. Just out of interest, I don't know if you can see this. It's got a suede interior as opposed to the older boxes, which had the kind of the, you know, the how do I put it? The fake leather sort of interior, the vinyl type interior. So this is one of the suede interiors. What do I think of this piece? What do I think? It's probably one of the most beautiful modern Calatravas of modern time. It's Patek's equivalent of a military Calatrava. Black dial. The white gold plays it down. It's absolutely stunning piece. And because it's got a pointer date, you see that pointer date there, it doesn't have quick set. No, this is quite a vintage type of piece. It's got a pusher hole there. See that there? It's got a pusher hole to actually adjust the watch. There you go, the pusher hole. So that's how it works there. Absolutely stunning, classic. This is the shape, classic Calatrava, but it's very funky. This uses the 240 micro rotor movement. That 240 movement that's been used in the legendary World Time when that was reissued in 2000. And it's also, of course, been used in the replacement to the 5110 World Time, the 5130 and the 5230. It's also used in the 3940 Perpetual Calendar. This is Patek's automatic high-grade workhorse. It doesn't support center seconds. That's why it has a sub-second at 5. It doesn't support center seconds because this is a workhorse for grand complications, So that's why it has the offset seconds. Now, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's just gorgeous. Okay, let's move right along there. We can't stay talking about the 6006 all day. This is the lineup at Patek's here. The next piece is, of course, what have we got here? This is a 5127. Hey, Arch, you've already told us about the 5127. No. This is a second 5127. I bought this for investment purposes. That's right, guys, investment. This one came up. It belonged to a pilot who was a little bit down on his luck. COVID-19. This one here, Patek 5127. This is not the rhodium plated one. No, this one here is actually when Patek, they changed their white gold. And I kind of, do I prefer the rhodium plated or I think they're both cool. There's pros and cons with both. But this was also a model that became Patek seal instead of the Geneva seal. And this uses the 324 movement, which was the later version of the 315 movement. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I got to tell you guys, that is the way it goes. This has been bought for investment purposes, and you know, I've had some offers. I had a guy in America who wanted to buy it, but because of COVID, this Chinese virus, I haven't been able to jump on a plane and deliver it. So I've just decided to keep it. I think these are great investments, absolutely great investments, and I would be seriously, this is where I'd be putting my money. Put your money where your mouth is. That's right. Okay, guys, now this is the interesting part of the collection. We're going into complications. Okay, so the first one is the legendary 5035, the world's first annual calendar released in 1996. This is Patek at its finest. Very interesting concept. This here came out and it just blew the world apart. It's got loom numerals, it's got loom hands. It is just so revolutionary. The first incarnation of the annual calendar had no moon phase. Interesting anomaly. And it also had 24-hour time at the 6. That's so that you didn't accidentally set the date and the day and the month and all that stuff in the wrong period, because any type of watch, it doesn't like to be adjusted just before the change. So that's why it has the 24-hour. It's quite an annual, this is the annual calendar. It's quite a interesting watch. So you've got the month, you got the day, and you've got the date down the bottom at 6, as well as 24-hour time there. So it's absolute stunner. This was the first annual calendar. This is it, guys. This is the one that's in the books. This is the amazing annual calendar. Just had this fully overhauled by Patek in Singapore. Absolutely gorgeous. Did I have it in Singapore? When did I get this done? Yeah, Singapore. I got this one overhauled in Singapore. That's right, last year, before COVID. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. It is Patek at its finest. This has got huge collectability status written all over it. And that leads us to the last watch, and probably my absolute, this is the pick of the watches, pick of the pieces, my grail, the grail of grails. It's, of course, the World Time. Take a look at that, baby. Look at that and weep. Look at that. This is probably the most beautiful World Time ever released. You can criticize the size. It's 37 mils. You can criticize anything you like, but this is, in my opinion, the greatest modern World Time ever released. I think this is the most beautiful version. The font, the guilloche is to die for. The guilloche, all done by hand. Look at this here. And this watch here, I had it. This uses the 240 micro rotor. Speaking of rotors, did I mention with the annual calendar that uses the 315 movement, which became the 324 movement. This uses the World Time uses the micro rotor, the rooted rotor. That's right. All fixed under warranty, no problems, all done, all good. And just look at that watch. That is probably the most beautiful modern watch of our time. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. So I got to be totally honest with you. I think this is it. This is it. This is the way to go, guys. This is it. This is it. So, okay, guys, there we go. That is the collection review. Is that all my watches? No. I'm also wearing a watch, the watchmaker's choice. I'm wearing a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grande. That's my steel stunner sports watch. It's the beater. Everyone needs a beater. I got a JLC beater. So let's have a look there, guys. This collection itself, this is the state of the collection. 5196, 5127, 6006, another 5127 for investment purposes, 5035, and a 5110. There we go, guys. That's the collection for 2020 COVID times. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and put some comments down below. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.